Good morning. Happy Sunday and Merry Christmas. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist. And today I hand-picked something to read to you that, let me give you a little bit of background on where this came from. And I actually haven't even been outside yet today because the dog is not coming off of his perch. I think he knows it's chilly out there and he's not willing to go. So far I've had a reprieve. So that 0-degree weather that's out there has to wait. So I started by thinking about, I did my guided meditation. Good morning, Cindy. Merry Christmas. Welcome, welcome. I did my guided meditation with Deepak already today, and it was, the title of that one was Living Luxury. And the centering thought was, today I treat myself to moments of luxury. And what he was talking about is when you value yourself enough, you do small but luxurious things for yourself. And he said this isn't the same thing as consumerism. This is, you take yourself on a lovely walk. You put a drop of oil in your bath water. You make your favorite tea. Little things that show that you are honoring your value. You're valuing yourself. And on Christmas Day, I think this is a good thing for us to be thinking about. So, welcome to whomever else has popped on. And I see a little mouse with a present. That is cool. That is very cool. So, I picked this reading because it's about aligning with the divine. And today's a day where we're all hopefully paying attention to how the world changed because of the incarnation of God into a small child. And that really does flip things on its ear. Instead of it being about bigness and power and ruling and all that stuff, it was about those in power, the Magi, bearing witness, bringing gifts to a small child, a poor child, no less. So that flipping of things upside down can be a pretty useful tool as we make our way toward enlightenment. So the words that I'm going to share come from Outrageous Openness by Tosha Silver, Letting the Divine Take the Lead. And there's actually a little prose section at the end. Oh, and I wanted to tell all of you too. And if you're interested, let me know. I think it was probably recorded and you could watch it. But if you're interested, good morning, Diane. Merry Christmas. There was a 2-hour and 45-minute special by Maria Popova, who is this amazing, I love listening to her talk. I love reading her writing. She manages the English language, which I think was a second language for her, so beautifully. So beautifully. And this was, did she say it was like the 5th, 6th, 7th annual get together where she's having people read poetry. She's talking about the value of life. I mean, it's just a really cool thing. And you can do little chunks of it. You can just test drive it. But if you're interested, send me the word interested to Bonnie@empowermentandpurpose.com. And I will send you the link to that video and just check it out. It was such a beautiful labor of love that she engaged in that I just thought I spent 2 hours and 45 minutes yesterday just watching and listening and soaking it up. It was really lovely. So, the reading that I'm going to do today is at the very end of Outrageous Openness. It's on page 205 for those of you who actually have the book. And it's talking about what happens to us when we align with the divine, when we are willing to step into the flow and be with what is and truly honor this life we've been given. So hopefully there's some parts in here that speak loudly to you, are things that you need to hear on this fine Christmas day. Something happens after you align with the divine for a while. You begin to feel on a cellular level that things are unfolding exactly in the way that they should, and at the rate and timing they need. You start to trust the process. You relax from the endless pushing that most of us learned at birth. On some fundamental, mysterious level, you just let go. Not with that bitterness people feel when they fear the ego's dreams won't occur. Not with passivity as right actions do get shown. Good morning, Joe. Merry Christmas. Rather, you relax into this calm curiosity. Think about that. What a beautiful way to be. Calmly curious about where the flow might go. You're detached, yet somehow riveted by how the story will unfold. You feel spaciously receptive and open to what wishes to come. You give it all the room to blossom. You trust the highest, one way or another, eventually will unfold. You know that with God as your source, you needn't cling to any one plan. And you're not clutching a list of desires, pushing the ego's agenda even more. When you're in cycles of quiet and waiting, you catch your breath, knowing the wheel again will turn. You rest because as the right actions get revealed, a lot will arise to be done. You wait for the signs and the timing rather than rip open the cocoon. You trust that delays might be welcome. You trust that delays can be good. You trust that delays are all perfect. How many of us are very good at that, right? And you stay present just to witness your own birth. How cool is that? How cool is that? You stay present just to witness your own birth. Think about this whole lifetime as being a birthing, an unfolding, a revealing of where you're meant to go, what you're meant to do, who you're meant to be. All of that stuff being revealed to you, shown to you in divine right timing and divine right order. And this season right now, including the 12 Holy Nights, which starts today, is an opportunity for contemplation and to go within and to be. Good morning, Holly. Merry Christmas. So, what will you allow today? What will you take for time for you? How will you treat yourself to moments of luxury and beauty and stillness? How will you do that for yourself today? I'd love to hear. Send a message, put it in the feed. That would be awesome. So yesterday, the one that I did was a 2 hours and 45 minutes of just being steeped in poetry and music and people who speak our language beautifully. It was just a really cool thing to do. Really cool thing to do. Today, we'll be having a meal with family. And, excuse me. And my goal is to stay as present as possible, to just soak up what is this day about and how can I more fully embrace this day, really be present for what's going on, not get all wound up in, oh, I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to do, just be. That's my aspiration for today. So what about for you? How will you treat yourself well today? How will you honor yourself today? How will you step into that flow of the divine today? I'd love to hear. Have an awesome day. Merry Christmas. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.